With that, I want to bring in my guest, Tarlika Nunez-Navarro. She is a former judge, a prosecutor, and defense attorney who's now the dean of St. Thomas University College of Law. So all around, very smart lady. All right, Judge, I am so fascinated by the conversations they're having in this state courtroom, but I want to know what you make overall of the bomb scare argument as the reason for why they took a look in the backpack to start with, but never said, hey, everybody in the McDonald's, maybe leave while we deal with what's in this possibly dangerous executioner's backpack.
Well, good evening, Ashleigh. It's good to see you. This isn't a bomb scare argument. This is a reasonable 19-year veteran who's been on the force, who has just been called to the scene where Luigi Mangione could be. We have probable cause for his identification. We have him in his hoodie. We have reported sightings of him. We have the 911 tape. So we have to take the totality of the circumstances into play from a reasonable officer's perspective, and then take a look at the surroundings. Can she in fact get the McDonald's empty at that time? Not necessarily without causing total chaos. So her looking through the bag is not unreasonable at all.
I also just want to ask you about the standard operating procedure of police officers, because I generally see that when they have somebody they deem possibly dangerous, whether it's a traffic stop, they look through their stuff, they look through their pockets, and they look through their bag. And I heard them on body cam sort of arguing about whether they needed a warrant in that McDonald's, and one of the officers used the term, this is a search incident to arrest. It seems awkward to me to say that, but I think it means something to them. Search incident to arrest. And the officer on the stand said, we search everybody we arrest. Can you help me sort through that and how we're even in court right now over this?
Yeah, so under the Fourth Amendment, our protection is to be protected from unreasonable search and seizure. So essentially, we have to have a warrant to search a bag, but there are exceptions, and one of those is an arrest. So if you are under arrest, or if a police is called to a scene, or a traffic stop, or a McDonald's, we can search, or law enforcement can search your bag, search incident to that arrest. That's one exception, and that's the one exception that officer used on the body cam video, and it makes complete sense. Now, the problem is when I put on my defense hat, and when you put on your defense hat and you're thinking it through as a defense attorney, you're thinking, well, was he arrested? And does the bomb story make sense with all of those people in the McDonald's? So I think the defense did a good job in poking holes in that argument.
But then you've got the notion that they don't find the gun and the bullets until they get back to the cop shop, and they do a deeper dive into the backpack, a pocket they hadn't opened. And voila, the gun and the bullets cause one of the officers to say, oh my God, and the other officer to say, oh shit. I can't understand why that would be an issue, because you always search the belongings and do an inventory list when someone comes into a jail for a booking. How is discovery of the gun and the bullets not just standard inventory as opposed to you didn't have a warrant?
Well, you hit it on the head, Ashleigh. It is an inventory search. But what they're saying is it's the fruit of a poisonous tree, which essentially means is you got to the station and you got the backpack from an illegal means, so we need to throw out everything that happens thereafter. But you are correct. It is an inventory search and it's standard protocol.
Kind of felt like they might be able to use one of one and some of the other, but we'll see what this judge says. Okay, I only have a couple seconds left, but the to-do lists, if everything gets thrown out and the to-do lists don't, that's pretty strong stuff, don't you think?
Absolutely. The to-do list is very important. It shows mens rea. It shows his contemplation in advance. It shows his state of mind. So the to-do list is important. If that gets thrown out, it's going to be critical for the prosecution's case.
Judge Navarro, I am always so glad to have you here because I feel like I learn several new things every time you guest on this program. So please come back.
Thank you, Ashleigh. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.